Hey guys, let's play Feed the Beast. So last episode I said I was pretty unhappy with the way this house turned out. After putting up these walls and living here for a little bit longer, I'm not as unhappy with it now as I was then. Yeah, getting the walls around helped a lot, and I don't know, I changed a few minor things and just feels kinda okay now. Once we get this center wall up around our power room, I think it'll make a big difference. And a roof, of course. Tired of getting rained on in here. But yeah, so few things I want to do today. I'm trying a different thing so I stop forgetting what I'm doing quite so much. So I have a chest here. This is essentially my to-do list for the episode. So, let's get right to it. We got some saplings out of one of the dungeon chests a few episodes ago, and I never actually did anything with these. So I think these are special. Dungeon chests must be just the place where you find these. These are not from Extra Biomes XL as I thought they were. I think they're actually from forestry. So let's find a good spot and plant these, and yeah, that guy's still fine in there, and see what they look like when they grow. Okay, so that was the larch sapling. This is the acacia sapling. I don't know how much space these need, but... Oh, weird. Wait, that one looked like an oak sapling. Now it looks like something else. That one looks like an oak sapling now. Maybe it'll update and change its appearance. I don't know. So I'd like to use bone meal on them. One minor thing, I happened to be looking at the recipe list, and I saw that you can get more bone meal if you use a pulverizer. Recipe for this thing is pretty simple. I just crafted these things ahead of time because they don't involve anything extraordinary. You've seen thermal expansion machines built before. So we have a pulverizer, which, actually let's look at this. So a bone, yeah, and a pulverizer gives you 6 bone meal. You can also macerate it. Okay, so rock crusher gives you 4, macerator gives you 5, crafting gives you 3, of course, and yeah, pulverizer gives you 6. So to get the most bone meal out of your bones, you want to use a pulverizer. So this thing takes MJ. We'll put it there. Right, these are all forestry machines. This is a thermal expansion machine. I guess we'll just start those down this row. Can maybe have multiple rows stacked on top of each other. Because, yeah, this MJ wall is sort of running out of space. And we don't really have a solution here for powering multiple things with one engine, which you can do. Let's, yeah, I don't want to be moving this stuff around quite so much. So, well... see, I don't want to power these right now. MJ is a little harder to control for that than EU, but let's just... Alright, for the moment, let's just move this engine. So, we will put it right here, and put some peat in it. Lever. Okay, so that's ready to go. Now this pulverizer, I'm going to put 1 bone in it, just want to watch it work. Turn you on, and nothing happens. What? Huh? Oh! Something happened. Okay, so it took a certain amount of energy to get going, I guess. Okay, I see. Nothing happened. Where is my output? Oh! I'll bet it put it in the... Hahaha! Yep. Okay. So I need to reconfigure this not to put stuff out that side, or this side either, really. Let's just turn these all off. Oops. Now, I don't know what the difference is between these two options. Left click goes forward, right click goes back. Maybe, well, I would say that this one accepts items in but doesn't put them out, but which slot would it go into if you did that? I don't know. So let's just set these all to, oh. Huh, that one looks different. I'll set all these to blank, just because I don't want to put anything in or out of this right now. Oh, yeah, still getting power. Let's turn that off. Will it just store this and keep it for us? Kind of looks like it will, until we want to pulverize something else. Anyway, so we got our bone meal. Let's actually sleep real quick, then we'll grow those trees and see what they look like. Sorry, I was just fiddling with my stopwatch there. Forgot to start it at the beginning of the episode, so we'll be a few minutes off. Yeah, so... trees. Ah, yes, that one did change appearance. So we're going to grow this one. I believe this is the acacia tree. Ooh. Cool, cool. It's a little close to that one, so let's go ahead and chop it down before we grow this. That wood is weird looking. It's all grayish green sort of... Oops. And funny thing about these... Oh, didn't kill the grass down there. There's a bunch of funny things about these trees. So the leaves, I was watching in someone else's videos, they sound like stone when you break them. And I think they might not decay on their own. So these trees are kind of strange, but they're cool. They give you some very nice ornamental planks, I believe. So lots of saplings. Goodness, that's... Out of that one tree, we got 9 saplings back. So that gives us sort of a... Yeah! Kind of a tea-colored wood, I guess. Cool. So that's that. Let's try this one. What the... What is... Wait, so this was a larch tree. Why is this here? Why does it grow planks onto itself? Oh! Oh! They break real quick. I didn't get them. Maybe that was a texture bug or something crazy. Okay, so let's chop this down. Looks like it's kind of reddish. Yeah, or pinkish. Okay, cool. So we got 2 new types of wood we can use for decorative purposes, and, you know, the normal stuff you use wood for. I think these don't have the problem that Extra Biomes wood has, where crafting recipes just won't recognize it. I could be wrong about that, though. Maybe only forestry recipes know what to do with them. We should try something from another mod that uses wood, but not right now. I should have actually left those leaves there to see if they would decay on their own, because I don't know. Okay, these produce a huge amount of saplings, and I'm pretty sure we can use these saplings in our fermenter. So that might be better than growing oak trees for that. That'd be nice. Because, yeah, this fermenter, oh, it's pretty awesome. I've been playing with biofuel. I think that, is that the next thing on my to-do list? It is not, but we'll skip ahead a little bit. We'll get to the aqueous accumulator in a bit. So, I've been playing with this biomass stuff. It's a lot of fun. You're yellow. You're off, right? Yeah, that's off. It's just still burning. Biomass. Yeah, so fermenter is full of biomass. You can just pull it out with a bucket and put it where you want it to be. I realized that I didn't actually use the biogenerator last episode, so it's pretty simple. Just stick biomass in there, and it charges up, or tries to charge up a bat box. Actually, oh, okay, so it's... Oh, yeah, there it goes. So it just slowly consumes that biomass to produce EU into its internal storage. Then when the bat box wants some, it'll just pump it out. Apparently, you can actually use biofuel in here instead of biomass. Biofuel is made with a still, and it is much more efficient. So you get a lot more power, both more power per bucket and quicker power output. So I'll make one of these off camera, but, you know, you can see... Well, we could do it now. Nah, I don't think I have that much bronze. Okay, well, we'll save that for next episode. Still will be fun. So, that's biomass. What's next? The aqueous accumulator and induction smelter. What was I doing with that? I'll just stick these in here. We did them. Yeah. Why do I have 6 bone meal? I thought I used 2 of it. Do these trees not consume bone meal when you use it on them? Might be an interesting bug. Just gotta try this. Yeah, that didn't consume the bone meal. What? Now, do I actually have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm wondering if some of it will disappear if I do stuff like that. No, I still have 6. Okay, well, that's got to be a bug. This didn't get planks on it that time. We're just going to leave that tree there for now. That is really ugly logs, but decent wood that comes out of it. I think there's a whole bunch of those trees you can find in dungeon chests. Anyway, so we did that. Found a forestry bug. Might have to report that one. Yeah, so this aqueous accumulator. We talked about that earlier. I've been having some annoyance with this fermenter. It takes a lot of babysitting because it burns through its water pretty quickly to produce the biomass. Then, you know, you have to pull that out with a bucket, move it to where you want it, which is either the biogas engine right now or the biogenerator. I'm tired of just manually hauling all those things around, so we need to work a little bit more on some good automation for this sort of thing. So I'm not going to do it all this episode, but I just want to get an aqueous accumulator up and running and maybe pumping into this thing. Let's try... oh, actually, hang on. This will be tricky. Can I... Well, let's just put it down. Okay, so, yep, looks like a... Yep, there it goes. Now, I saw something that implied this will very slowly fill up with water as it is. But if I make it as if it is the renewing source block in an infinite spring, it sounded like it'll fill up faster. So we'll get 2 buckets of water, put one here, oops, put one here. So no faster like that. That's about the same. Put another one here. Whoa! Okay, yeah. So it just fills up with source blocks as if it filled up with a source block, and yeah. Okay, so that basically gives us an infinite spring that we can automate more easily and pipe fluids out of it. So what I want to do is I want this thing sort of out of the way. So I'm going to put it under the fermenter and have it just piping its water into it like that. So mine that out, put water here and here. Aqueous accumulator. That's an induction smelter. Haha, try again. Aqueous accumulator. So you are oh, wait, can I? Yes, I can. Okay. So that's going to keep this supplied with water. Wow, that's awesome. I can build a whole ton of these and use it everywhere that I need water, because that is fantastic. So just stick this and 2 source blocks next to it, next to anything that wants water to operate, and there you go. Unlimited water. Wow. That's beautiful. Okay, so I like that thing. It doesn't take power or anything, so yeah. Only one output, no inputs. Cool. Okay, so that thing is supplied with water. It's also full of biomass. So, there are a few things we can do to store liquids. There's the obvious, you can use buckets. There are these cells and cans you can craft that store them. But if you don't want to do that, you can use a tank, which is just like a glass chest, sort of. Let's put a biomass tank right here. So what I can do with this is I can just pull out some fluid in a bucket. That's a pulverizer. Put these here. They fill up. Oop, after I take them out. And just dump that in there. I think each tank holds 10 buckets worth of fluid. And yeah, now that that's like that, well, and is not here. Anyway, we won't bother running this. But yeah, you can see how that goes. So I can pull 10 bits of biomass out of there and leave it in here just for storage. Railcraft also gives you iron tanks. So let's see. These are interesting. Okay, a rolling machine for 3 iron plates. Then 4 iron plates makes an iron tank wall. Glass panes and iron plates. So you put these, build these in some sort of structure, sort of like the coke oven or blast furnace. And I believe it works like one of these, which is just 1 block. But it's a larger structure and with a much larger capacity. So when we have a surplus of iron, I'm going to want to build that. But yeah, sort of the main point of this episode, let me check my to-do list real quick in here. Oh, induction smelter. We need to talk about that in this. Okay. The main point of this episode was to get some more ores. We're going to be visiting the Twilight Forest, because that is a great place to mine. But first, why did I have the induction smelter out? Oh, that's right, right. So those tanks, if I were to pick up this tank, all that biomass would just disappear. I'd have to pull it out first to save it. But there is an item called a portable tank, which you can pick up. Works just like this, but you can pick it up and it'll keep the fluid in it, I think. Okay, it holds a little bit less, but it's pick-upable. This takes tin and hardened glass. Hardened glass is made in an induction smelter with lead. Hey, a use for lead. How nice. And pulverized obsidian, which I'm guessing you get in a pulverizer. Yep, you sure do. So we're not going to use this thing yet, but we're just going to stick it here. Take a quick look at it. Maybe configure it not to output to anything right at the moment. Ooh, lots of outputs. Purple in this? You don't usually see that. So this takes 2 items. Let's see. It works... Yeah, it takes MJ 2 items. If I do like sand and some dust, it'll give me ores and slag. Slag can be turned into rock wool, which I think is just a building block. It's like an alternate way to get wool. It can be dyed like normal wool and everything. And yeah, as we saw, it can also make hardened glass. So at some point I'll do that, and we can build some portable tanks to pick up fluids and carry them around a little more efficiently. So I guess those would be like full buckets that stack to 8, sort of. So that'd be cool. Yeah, alright, next on my to-do list is my steel pick is about halfway worn out now. I'm level 30. We haven't had good luck with enchants yet, but we're going to try another pickaxe material, just because I don't have the diamonds to spare to... Well, I think I do actually have 3 diamonds, but I don't want to use them on this. So, sapphire pickaxe. We're going to enchant this and see how it does for us, and probably take it with us to the Twilight Forest. This enchanting room needs to move into my magic room. I didn't plan very well for it. I'd kind of like a corner to put it into. Maybe this corner? I don't know. Yeah, move things around so stuff doesn't get set on fire so much anymore. Because, yeah, that should be safe. Yeah, Crucible's just next to my brewing stands, and some of this stuff's just here for symmetry. This has brewing supplies in it, but nothing over here. Anyway, yeah, so the magic room would sort of house enchanting, mistcraft, brewing, and thaumaturgy. Oops. We'll get to Thaumcraft some more in a bit. But yeah, we're enchanting this pickaxe. And we get... Oh, man! That's even worse than the stupid... What a bastard. Alright, let's try it on obsidian, just so we know whether that works or not. And also to see its durability, although it has Unbreaking 3, so it might not take any damage. But yeah, we'll bring it with us to the Twilight Forest, and yeah. So, yeah, not much to talk about here. Let's just try obsidian. Looks like it does not break it. Okay. We're going to take it with us to the Twilight Forest and see how much durability it has once it takes a little bit of damage. I kind of wish that advanced tooltips would show you that before something gets damaged, but they don't. Right, let me clear out my inventory a little bit and we'll be ready for our trip. Alright, here we go. So I made a few arrows just so I'll have some. Fresh suit of armor, take my jetpack along because that's just super handy. And I also made a miner's backpack. Recipe for this is just that, pretty simple. So this gives me 15 extra slots of storage for ores, and it's empty right now. That's sort of the point of... Oh man, I did that again. Okay, so I have it there. I did this in my test world tour. There's actually only one there. If I toss them on the ground, what happens? They both disappear. Man, this game. 1 second. Okay, so here it is. Let's not toss it around like that anymore, just because it gets weird. Anyway, so to make a Twilight Forest portal, come on, world, load. You need a 2x2 pool of water surrounded by flowers. I think you can also use mushrooms, tall grass, other things. And you toss a diamond into it. And lightning strikes you. I forgot about that. I should have stepped away. And it becomes a portal. So let's go into it. Generating. Generating. I hope. This is taking longer than it seems like it should. I hope it hasn't crashed or anything. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so we are in the Twilight Forest. This is our home portal. Let's mark it. And yeah, so that's how we come back to... Oh, wow. That's how we come back to the overworld. Pretty simple. I think if we die in here, we'll respawn in some random spot that's not actually... dark enough for that to pop off. It's not actually close to this, so we have the waypoint so we can find our way back. There is lots of interesting stuff in here. I believe this is... Let's check our biome. Lake border... Has all its own biomes. Twilight Stream, Dark Forest. Yeah, it's dark in here, all right. What is that? Hey, thing, you look a little bit like a wisp, but... Ah! Oh! Oh! Didn't expect that. Okay, they've added some new mobs since I last played this. That's pretty interesting. Is every episode gonna have me getting ridiculously scared at something? Huh. Oh! Oh! What is this, some sort of skeleton mage? Let's avoid his projectiles, and he's wielding a gold hoe. Ouch! Poisoned. Ah! Ah! Anyway, so this is actually kind of funny. Let's get a log of this. This is Darkwood wood. There's lots of different types of wood in here. Anyway, ooh, I see something on the minimap. So the point of coming in here is mostly to get ores. We are at level 32 right now. This is very low to the ground. Ooh, I need to eat something. And which means it gets the good ores very easily. There are also these things called hollow hills, which basically are nice big caves underground with lots of ores. There are also cicadas. They're noisy and annoying. That sound's probably going to go on forever. So what I need to find is a Twilight Raven to make a magic map focus. I think that's right. These cute little birds all around. I don't want to kill them. They're nice. Just for something to do, let's go toward this thing I'm seeing on my mini-map. What's this called? A Lich Tower, I think? Lots of dark stuff that's popped off. Yeah, you can sort of see it here. It's, ooh, in the middle of a darkwood biome. Yeah, all sorts of cool stuff here. Some apatite. I saw this cave entrance, so I had to go into it. Tin. That's nice. Wait, that's silver. Whatever. I think the way thermal expansion is set up, because that's what's generating these ores. You can have industrial craft generate copper and tin, or thermal expansion do it. I think there's at least one more that'll do it. The way thermal expansion does it, as I understand, is it does it in layers that have copper more toward the surface. So if we want copper, this is not a good place to go to get it. Yeah, so we're going to have to do some near-surface mining for copper, or just get it all through transmutation, but that's kind of a pain. I need to, at the very least, upgrade my wand so I can transmute more at a time. But let's go check out this tower. Hope we run into a Twilight Raven along the way. I'm just going to go over top of this Darkwood. So this is sort of like a fancy dungeon, has a boss in it. Wait a minute. No, this is something different. I haven't seen one of these. What is this? Is that a lava pool up on top of the leaves? I think it is. That's unusual. Okay. If you say so. I think these are like really hard to break. Oh yeah, that's taken a while. Anyway. Yeah, this is... a lot of stuff has changed since I first explored this. Do you break? Do you break? Very slowly. Do you break? No? Can I mine you? No? Maybe I need to get in from the bottom? Let's try the top, though. Hey. Use all our jetpack charge, but whatever. Okay, so we're up here. Something. What if I need a special tool to break these blocks, or what? I don't think there's anything up here. Okay, let's... oh, I hear skeletons rattling around. Let's see if we can find an entrance down at the bottom. Be careful to use jetpack at the appropriate time. That worked. Yeah, I'm going to get down to the Darkwood, see if there's an entrance to this thing down below. I am kind of getting distracted, because, yeah, we need to find a raven to get one of its feathers for our magical map, which will show us where the points of interest in here are. This is one of them. They're all laid out in a grid, or at least there were last I used this mod. Apparently a lot has changed. Ooh, mush gloom. Let's get that. To know what you actually do with it. Nothing. Okay. Well, guess it's an ornamental mushroom. Okay, so we have some of this stuff. Look at the fire shard since I'm here. How do I get into this thing? Can I mine under it? Maybe? I hear that it's full of mobs. No? No, that's all floor. There's got to be an entrance to this somewhere, right? Because I hear things in it. No, not there. Well, this is strange. How do I get into this thing? There's no entrance. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we're not going in there. But yeah, so since I know these things are laid out on a grid, or at least they were, let's go directly south, and we should run into something else of interest. So, yeah, stuff to talk about. Apparently I called Obsidian Diamond last episode and didn't notice. That was kind of strange. Waking Up video series. Hey, there's some copper. Nice. Hasn't had a new video go up in a few days. I actually have half of an episode recorded right now, but I needed to do a bunch of off-camera work and just kind of felt like taking a break for a bit, so that'll be going up in not too much time, but isn't up yet. So, yeah, I'm just going to walk in this direction. Oh, yeah, that's one of these hollow hills. Okay, so maybe we don't need a map so badly. I sort of know my way around this. Let's go into it. I hope this is at least a medium one, because there's small, medium, and large. And the small ones don't really have that much good stuff in them. It's the medium and large ones you really want. This looks like a medium one to me, I think. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So we have those weird little gremlin guys. That's a kobold, I believe. They make weird noises. They drop wheat and, is it gold nuggets? Something like that. That creeper. Yep, there he goes. And the spawner's down here. But, actually, let's break this. Gone. Tiny little spiders. I don't know what they're called. They don't poison you like cave spiders or anything, but those guys sometimes decide to stop fighting and run away. It's kind of strange. But yeah, so the main attraction here is, see that gold up there and the redstone? There's those sort of hanging stalactites that, oh, there's some of those weirdos. Of ores that just occur naturally down here. I'm a little bit overwhelmed with these guys here. So that is a red cap goblin. There's nothing all that special. Whoa! That's some sort of firebug. Okay, those guys they got smarter. They know how to sort of surround me. I'm gonna jetpack away. Oh, emerald! I didn't know you could find that in here. That's very cool. I don't actually have any emerald. Oh, you're smart enough to shoot upward. Yeah, this place is dangerous. Not as dangerous as Mistcraft Ages. Ouch. Well, it depends on the age. Ouch! Ouch! I'm gonna die! Don't die. Don't die. Damn it. Okay. Jetpack sound's still going. Alright, well, the mini-map will tell me at least where I died. Now, where did I respawn? Some random spot. So I gotta find my way back to either the spawn portal or the death point, which are both in this direction. Oh. A really, really long way. Oh, no. So where your portal goes in this world must be based on where you are in the overworld. So I gotta go 2 kilometers to get back there. Okay, this is gonna take me a while. So, yeah, I'll resume if something interesting happens, but I just have a long run ahead of me. Back in a bit. I guess I can show you the scenery along the way. There's these crazy mushrooms that grow all big and stuff. Biomes just called mushrooms. I'm gonna have to, once I get back there, definitely gonna have to set down a bed and lie in it. Looking for a raven. They have valuable resources. Uh-oh. I have nothing to lose. Let's see. Oh, can't even go. Okay. I saw one of these earlier and wanted to jump into it. Okay. Yeah, anyway, gonna keep working my way back toward, get out of that thing. Keep working my way back toward where I died, and yeah, we'll set down a bed after we get there and set our spawn in this dimension, which shouldn't affect our overworld spawn, because yeah, so I didn't actually know that the location in here is based on overworld location. Alright, so back with you in a bit. Some weird structures around, made of obsidian and topped with lapis. I don't know what they're for. Might just be ornamental. Good place to get lapis, though. That's a lapis block. Neat. I'll have to mine some of that when I have a pick again. And I guess I should stop sprinting because it uses so much hunger. So, yeah. I'll be making a very... Whoa. Never seen this before. What is this? So we're in Twilight Forest. Oh. It's fiery. This is a fire swamp. This is pretty interesting. Oh, those are ravens. Need to kill me one of those. That's scary. I have a feeling a jet of fire is going to burn me in a bit here. Sorry, gotta do it. I need your feather. Give me your feather. Give me your feather. There we go. Okay, so need those. Probably gonna need to find some food here. I guess I can break down some mushrooms and make stew out of them. I should probably get out of this biome. I would guess it's pretty dangerous. Oh, neat! That's really cool. Hydra? Oh, I found a Hydra. Oh, yeah, I found a Hydra, all right. That's one of the bosses in here. He's pretty dangerous. Let's not get anywhere near him just yet. Ah, red power volcano. Someone said those don't generate in this world, but I guess they do. Hey, an apple. We can eat that. Awesome. Anyway, wow. I just keep seeing new stuff that's interesting. Good. Cook that up and eat it, I guess. Anyway, back to walking. Yeah, these structures around. There's sort of like a little hut with a spawner for one of those skeleton mages we saw before that wields a golden hoe. It was right next to an oil well. Not much I can do with that. I already got some feathers. Don't need to kill that guy. One nice thing about this place is it's actually pretty tranquil if you don't go to the dangerous spots in it. Like I'm kind of skirting around this dark wood here. But yeah, if you just stay in the light, well, you can of course fall into holes like that, but things don't really spawn a whole lot. See, that zombie's over there in the dark wood, but over here on these hills, not too much going on. So yeah, you can pace yourself nicely. You just stay on the surface, you won't run into many hostile mobs. Oh man, how far do we have to go yet? Oh, alright, we've gone almost a kilometer, so close to the halfway point. Okay, now this is the Lich Tower that I was familiar with, so you can just mine your way in here normally and go up and kill the Lich that's up at the top. I don't know what that other one was that I saw, and I have no idea how to get into it. It looked like maybe if I keep on chopping that wood for long enough, I'll eventually get in, but man, it's like the obsidian of wood. Yeah, or maybe the bedrock of wood. I didn't even see any cracks appearing. Oh! Insect swarm. Or a mosquito swarm, I think it is. Let's just leave them alone. Ooh, wow. They gave me hunger. Yeah, that's one thing you can encounter on the surface, but they're not too much of a threat. I guess hunger's actually kind of bad for me now, because I need to conserve food as I get back here. That is a big oil well. Alright, we're just about home now. I circled around this way just to keep the chunk where my stuff fell unloaded. So we're going to go home briefly, and we're going to make a bed and sleep in it in there, just so that if we die again, our spawn will be set. Alright, let's try this again. So, brought an old suit of armor and some basic gear. Let's just sleep here. So hopefully our spawn will be set there in this dimension. So if we die again, we'll end up back at home. So let's go and try to get our stuff back. So this is pretty low. I'm thinking... Oh, I don't want to punch through that. Let me in. I was thinking I could just dig into the hill with... Okay, well, I have a pick. Let's use it. Might be tricky to find the exact... Oh, no, it won't be tricky at all to find the exact spot where I died. In fact, I'm digging right to it. Oh. Well, there we go. That's a way to do this. Only 5 blocks away. 4. There it is. Do I have a safe way down? Not really, but I'm just gonna jump. I'm gonna regret that, though. Hey, he picked up a sword. Give me that back. He's probably gonna pick up more of my equipment. Oh, he runs fast. You see that? Okay. Let's get this stuff and maybe try and escape from here if we can. Oh, uh-oh. Well, there goes some of it. I think I got the valuables. Yep, got my backpack. That was the main thing I care about. Not that those are hard to make or anything. Skeleton, give me a moment to just collect myself. Jeez. Alright, did anything survive the creeper blast? Where was the creeper blast? Okay, yeah, so my arrows are still there. That's good. Oh! Ah, oh! Wasn't expecting to see those guys for some reason. Haha, now they're dead. Yeah, so I forgot how dangerous these places are. It's going to take some work to clear this out and be safe. I think that's my helmet. Might not be. Let's see if he drops it. No, that was his. That one might be mine. They're both wearing iron helmets. And I am low on health. Run away. Stay off of me. I'm just going to go up here. Where did I come in? Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's about time for me to wrap this up, I guess. But yeah, that's the Twilight Forest. This is the sort of cave where I'd like to get some ores. Yeah, I'll probably go around and clear this a little bit off camera. There's not much more to it, like I've shown most of the relevant bits. Just ores hanging down. Chests, well, maybe we can get in and check that chest, but I would if I had a bit more health. That skeleton is going to want to shoot me. So, let me see if there's anything else I wanted to cover this episode. I guess that's about it. Half an hour is pretty short time, and I have trouble sticking to that. I know this is already over half an hour. But I'm going to call it here. I have plenty of stuff planned for the next episode, so we're not going to run out of stuff to do in this world anytime soon. So, I'm going to do some more adventuring in here, gather some ores, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time, hopefully with lots of supplies.